Gemini, how you doing, guys? I'm trying to get myself prepared. I think that you're trying to get yourself prepared in certain ways. Preparation skills seems to come up. Preparation, coronation, some sort of Coronation Street. Someone could be from London or England, England, or somewhere around there, because that's Coronation Street, or something to do with the coronation. Okay, is what I'm hearing. Also, some of you might like coronation chicken. Some of you might like coronation chicken. Does anybody else out there get coronation chicken in different parts of the world? I love that. I haven't had it in ages. But you can buy it in pots, coronation chicken. That might relate to some of your messages here. By the way, all right, Gemini, how you doing? This is not a tarot card reading. These are physical, physical and metaphysical connections and channel messages. They can happen in the physical, be happening in the physical. They can be happening in the metaphysical. It can be you, your partner, your thoughts, your feelings, or worldwide events and things that you might witness. Okay, so we're doing things differently. We're not really doing. There are plenty of tarot readings on this channel that you can find, but what we're doing is separate. So people that like the channel messages, we're just going to do those, and then tarot readings when they come out, they're going to change where it'll just be the tarot reading. Okay, well, I think, unless something else comes out during the time. But I'm hearing preparation, prepping. Someone's prepping for like college or school, or preparing for something. Okay, preparing to be a parent, or you are a parent. But I'm hearing prickly pear, around and around the prickly pear, prickly bush. Parenting skills. Some sort of like, I'm a parent and I'm just a parent and that's all I am. Parent, guardian, also guarding my parents. Someone's parents are very guarded. Okay, garden. I'm hearing garden. Also, how does your garden grow? Someone likes their garden, or being in their garden quite a lot. Okay, or is in their garden quite a lot. But they said, how does your garden grow? And it's something to do with like trees and money as well. Something growing, like the connection of something is growing. But a lot of you are calling in something new in your lives, because I'll go over that in a second. But like, how does this grow? Like, well, how does it grow? How do they grow up? There's something that's looking in at someone growing up, like watching their children growing up, or how is this connection going to grow? Okay, because they're saying that something is definitely growing, right? Now I also heard intimate, but Emma or Emily or Emma or inmate or Emma, right? But I picked up enema, an enemy, also enemy, sleeping with the enemy. Someone's sleeping with the enemy. Ooh, so some of you could actually be sleeping or not sleeping, but that you're around an enemy. Okay, they definitely said enemy, sleeping with the enemy. What was that? Film, right? Sleeping with the enemy? I can't remember what happened. I'm sure that was a bit weird though, right? I don't know. Was that to do with babysitting? Because I just heard babysitting, sleeping with the enemy. I can't remember. But I heard inmate. Now, I do know someone that does have a channel, but I can't never pronounce the name of her channel. But I know she has a Gemini moon. I really don't know if you're watching. If you are, hi, how you doing? Sorry, it's a bit, hi, how you doing? But, and because I heard Enma. Okay, Emnath. That is a place here, Emnath. But it is a channel name as well. Someone has a tarot channel called Inma or something like that, but she did change it. Anyway, I think she has a Gemini moon. But yeah, so I heard those sort of names. But what have we got? So, because I had, well, what have you got? And it's like, well, what have you got for me? And it's like, well, I've got quite a lot. So it feels like that someone's got quite a lot of either money or quite a lot of something. Now I heard gift, like gifts. Now someone could be naturally gifted in certain ways and have the gift of the gab, though. I also heard Gav and Gavin and Gabby, Abby, also Abby and Gabby. But someone has like the gift of the gab. They know how to talk, they know how to work. This could be someone that's suave, maybe, I don't know. Or like, just because I heard gift of the gab, right? Someone that knows how to talk their way in and out of situations quite well. But someone that also has the gift of the gab is a bit like a charmer, right? Now there could be a charm, a lucky charm. It could have heritages of Ireland, okay. And I also heard Scotland, someone from Scotland. But engaged, I'm picking up engaged. I'm engaged in someone, or I'm already engaged, or I'm already married. Someone's already engaged or already married, or this could be you. Okay, is what they're saying. I'm engaged to be married, or I'm getting engaged to be married. So is this you or your children or someone that is already married? I'm not sure, but I heard engagement. An engagement. Okay. But I'm also hearing Gavin. Okay, so what have you got? Quite a lot of money. That's what it said here. Quite a lot of money. Quite a lot. But I also heard, and I can't get away from that one, of sleeping with the enemy. Of like, it is something to do with sleeping arrangements or an enemy. Okay, and you'd probably, I mean, why would you be married to someone that you see as the enemy? So you wouldn't, right? Unless you do. But there seems to be, I mean, sleeping with might not be sexually, it just could be in the house, because I'm picking up the tower, I'm sort of wanting to draw. So that could be like an enemy around you, okay, in the house. Now, or in your house, your physical astrology house. Something to do with an enemy within your house, which would be Chiron, which would be Mars. That's where I have Gemini as well, in Mars. Gemini Mars could be your enemy. Could be another Gemini that's an enemy. I don't know. They're saying an enemy of something, Emma or something. Okay. Comfortably eating, comfortably numb. Also, I picked up for you guys. Comfort eating for a lot of you. You could be like me. I'm Gemini Moon. I can't remember if I've said this or not. I don't know. Because sometimes I turn the camera off and I'm like, I can't remember if I already said it. So if I go over it again, I've already said it. But comfortably numb, comfortably eating, comfort eating. Okay. Comfortably just being a mum. Also, comfortably mum. Comfortable mum. That was in the Pisces reading on tier 2. Comfortably numb. Comfortable just being a mum or a dad. Just comfortable at home. I'm picking up home. Just comfortable at home. Someone's just very comfortable at home. Okay. So what have we got? You're only coming through in waves. Your lips move, but I can't hear what you're saying. Now, there is something to do with, like, I can't hear what you're saying. What are you saying? Or, like, I can't understand what you're saying. I don't know if someone speaks fast or slow, or someone is hard of hearing, physically hard of hearing. Because I'm definitely hearing, like, well, your lips are moving, but I can't hear a word you're saying. And it's like, what? Hello? What? It's like, well, your lips are moving, but I've got no idea what you're saying. So I don't know if someone is physically deaf or they're losing their hearing or something like that. So that could relate to things that could well be going on in court. Okay, I'm trying to see how long I've been going on because your messages seem to be running out, Gemini. Running out. Someone seems to be running out on you. Running out on you. Oh, okay. Or someone's running out on someone. Something's like time is running out. Like time is running out. Time is of the essence, and time seems to be running out. Is that kind of like, I don't know if these are elderlier people and they're getting older and they're thinking, you know what, my time is like precious and like time is running out, so I've soon got to do something. It's definitely what it feels like. Time's running out and it's like, it's time now. It's time. So tired. It's also tired. Tiring. Cancerian. Also very tiring. Being a mum, maybe. Just tiring being a mum. Because I'm definitely picking up run, like chariot energy, 7 of swords energy, sneaking out on you, backwards and forwards, backwards and forwards, backwards and forwards, backwards and forwards, backwards and forwards. What else have I got? Wow, really not a lot for you guys, to be honest. I just heard, though, comfortably numb, like I'm numb. It's like, I don't know, it can be like the rabbit hole, just like, well, I'm just comfortable where I am, what I'm doing, and I'm just comfortable with it. Okay, so some of you have come across in other readings, though, where that came through as the rabbit hole, which can be like the energy of giving up and just thinking, you know what, it's easier to just like give up and just take more of a break and not really do anything about things, you know, because that can be comfortably numb, you know, where you're just comfortably being numb to the fact of anything ever changing. And that's the last thing that you ever want to do, is become comfortable in the fact. That's why I change my readings quite a lot, my reading style, and also the readings that I do, is because I like to keep things fresh and new. Okay, so you change things up and your destiny changes as you change, right? So you could have something to do with Scorpio energy for a lot of you. Okay, but that's really all I heard, is kind of like changing. Everything changes but you. Everything changes but you. You're 1,000 miles apart, but you know I love you, girl. We say goodbye, the taxi cab is waiting. Cancerian. Yeah. But one more kiss before I have to go. Oh girl, I know the situation's changed. Something has changed. Someone's changing their mind quite a lot, or changing. Definitely around Gemini Scorpio energy. The situation seems to have changed. Now, one more kiss before I have to go. It's like, do you want me to go, or do you want me to stay, or do you want me to go? What do you want me to do? Is it one more kiss before I have to go? Do I go permanently, or do I stay? There seems to be a lot of choices that you've got coming up. I feel it's a coming up energy. It's more of a front, though, of what they're saying, like fronted by the final frontier. But like, it seems to be final. Whatever it is, someone feels like that they've changed their mind, and someone feels like that they haven't. And it feels like more of a final frontier. It feels like tears of a cake, tears of a clown, the final tier, the frontier, confronting things. Might have something to do with Patron and things like that. Tears of a Clown, Tears of a Cake, that came out for another reading in the past. I can't remember which one, whether it was YouTube or Patreon. But it was tears building, cake building, marriage, but also an engagement, but also some divorce. This is relating to Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus Geminis. Because it is, I'm recollecting it more to divorce, settlement, Tears of a Clown, Tears of a Cake, engagement, but someone more like settling for like pronouncing their marriage more. And having like a, like, what do you do when you renew your marriage vows and stuff like that? Or it's like, or it's not, it's separation. Okay, one more kiss before I have to go. It feels like, hi honey, I'm home, and then I'm off. And then it's just like just one more kiss before I have to go. So why am I picking that up? So that's really for people that are married. So there would be one more kiss before I have to go. So what, is someone going to work? Or are they leaving permanently? I just heard it's different. It's different. Someone's different. Someone is very different. Someone is different. I think a lot of you are calling in someone new. I really do. Because that was part of the channel messages through the Comfortably Numb. Is that you're coming through in waves. But then I picked up that it's like the airwaves, right? That you're calling in something new into your life, fresh and new. That's what I said. A lot of you are possibly in that pot of gold area. Pot of gold area. Why am I picking it up? Or some of you are in like the rabbit hole area, where it's like comfortably numb, just being that way. And some of you are calling in something new and fresh, new. And for the people that are fresh and new energies, you've got more of a channel message around what have you got then? Well, I've got quite a lot, right, to offer. Now that can also be money or stability, or like, well, I've got quite a lot to offer you, which can be like predictions of work, and like, you know, I've got quite a lot, and I've got quite a lot of things that I can offer you, and I've got quite a lot of skills. Because I'm picking up someone that's very skilled, like a skilled worker or gift of the gab, and has a lot of skills, right? Like life skills, life expectancy, and skilled worker. So, skilled, city and guilds. Also, guilds would be Pisces, gills. Bill Gill. I'm used to know Bill Gill. But gills. Gill. I keep hearing Gill. Kill. Oh, kill. What? Why on earth would someone want to kill someone? Or gill. Or a gill could have been killed. What? Kill Gill. Or Kilby. Oh, I know someone called Kilby as well. I doubt you're watching, but I had Kilby. Or Shelby. Shelby? Or Kilby. That's a name, by the way. Kilby. Anyway, so what else have we got? Some of you, like I said, you're in different sort of timelines, and sometimes the two people I find difficult to channel for is Gemini, because I have my own moon sign, family stuff, and also Virgo energies. because I always pick up a lot of different folks, like difference of opinion, different, not different, right? It's like difference of opinion. We have to have a difference of an opinion. So I think that someone's very opinionated and someone's very different. And I think that's where the opinions come from, is the person that's different, which is like the golden child of someone that can be very different. And then people have an opinion against people that are different. This is why I get it all the time, because I'm different. Right. So I don't know if you have something around a child being different. Like, I don't know if there's the illness, because there was an illness that came through. Oh no, that's not your reading. That was, no, it's Aries, but it's around cancer, illness, different. I don't know, someone who's different. You might work for children, like I do, children of disabilities, and it could be something around that, different, someone's different. But a lot of you, you're calling in though for a future, for something for the future, which is like calling in a baby or calling in a new person. Excuse me. Calling in something new. So this is really for the energies that are single. Unless some of you out there are not, and you are looking for something new. Because I keep hearing newborn, like a newborn child or a newborn idea or the newborn. It's around Scorpio energies. Could have someone new. Ooh, they're saying Scorpio could have someone new on the scene. They're saying a Scorpio, Sun rising on Venus, Jupiter, could have someone new. It could be a baby that's born within your soul groups. Yeah. Someone that you might witness around your family or soul groups might have a baby, like a grandparent, becoming a grandparent or a grandfather. Because I heard grandfather clock, a grandfather clock. Time. Give it time. It's something like, give me just a little more time. Our love will surely grow. Just give me just a little more time. It's like, can you just give me a little bit more time? Our love will surely grow. But then I heard no. I heard, just give me a little more time. Our love will surely grow. No. That's what I heard. I did. I feel a lot of you are in something that there's someone that's saying, look, let's just give it a little bit more time. And you're like, no, there is no more time. Because that's why I picked up an energy of like an elderly person, maybe, and the energy of like, no, there is no more time. I can't wait anymore. I really want to get on with my life. And that can be coming through as an energy that's with everybody, which like, you know what, there is no more time, you know. It's like that, you know, because I'm really picking up that song. Just give me a little bit more time. Our love will surely grow. No. That's what they're saying. No. There is no more time left. So I don't know if someone is elderly and they're like thinking of retirement and all that sort of stuff. And they're like, you know, time is of an essence, and you know, I can't keep waiting around for nothing, and like our time will surely come, because I'm picking that up, like our time will surely come. Someone's like luck, like waiting on luck, and like our time will surely come at some point. But there's kind of a inevitable kind of energy here for you, Gemini, of like our time will surely come and our love will surely grow, but the answer is no. So there's an expectancy of how long you're willing to keep saying yes, no, yes, no, yes, no. Well, that's Gemini all over. That's my head. But like, yes, no, yes, no, yes, no. So you could be dealing with Libra somewhere, someone, or Sagittarius, but more Libra, I think. And picking up someone who has quite a nice pair of coconuts. Yeah, I really do see someone who has a nice pair of coconuts. But I'm picking up like our love will surely grow, but the answer is no. Like, so someone's denying something and saying, you know what, our love is not going to grow anymore. We've grown too much. We've grown up too much. Something to do with growing up, or children are growing up fast and our love will surely grow, but the answer is no. And things, because things are growing. I mean, life grows, children grow, people grow up, you know, Everything grows in life. It doesn't always die. It always grows. Everything is always growing all the time. If you've got something to do with those strange energies before, then they're growing weed, bruv. Someone's growing weed in the loft, and someone could have the door kicked in. So I don't know if you're involving in any of those energies and you know, but be careful. I don't feel a bad energy around you, but I am hearing that things grow, and just that came up for those readings, people growing their own plants. But I mean, that might have something to do with Aries and Miami, Florida, or somewhere. I know in America that there is a couple or one state that does. Oh no, it's also in Canada, right? In Canada, but there is also a state in America as well that they now have legalized cannabis and they sell it in shops, but it's all cash-based business. So there's a lot of tax that has to be done and kept above board, and actually costs a hell of a lot of money to run that because it's all cash. It's not tax deductible, I don't think. So they have to pay a lot of tax. But I'm hearing like something will surely grow, and I'm waiting for something to grow. But the answer's like no. So it's like waiting for an expectancy, but it will surely grow, but then the answer's like no. So I don't know what's going on around all of you, because you're all got different energies. That's why I suffer through doing a Gemini reading. Because Gemini is duality. It's backwards and forwards energy. Backwards and forwards, backwards and forwards, backwards and forwards. Gemini does not mean equality. There never was. There's feminine and masculine. So when you're a Gemini, you have feminine and masculine approaches of like yes, no, yes, no, yes, no, yes, no, yes, no, yes, no. You act a lot like Libra energies, really, of weighing things up, but open to like yes, no, yes, no, yes, no, yes, no, yes, no, yes, no. And there can be a lot of confusion around there for people. You know, people get confused with me because I change my mind quite a lot. I do. Well, I change my energy, because I'm mutable all over the place pretty much, apart from rising. But I change my energy daily. It just changes daily. My mind changes daily. My energy changes daily. My belief changes daily. I transmute into other star signs. You know, you become those. You transmute into other energies. Definitely when you're a lot of mutable signs, if you have mutable signs in your chart, you keep things fresh and new all the time, and you change your mind and you change your appearance and you change and then you go back and forwards. And something to do with Cancerian as well. Probably a driver. Okay, I think we're going to leave it at that so I don't bore you, because there's nothing that's concrete evidence. There's no concrete evidence of anything yet. Like there's no concrete evidence of it. Like someone's like trying to cover up their tracks or traces, and there's no evidence of it. So if someone is physically trying to cover up their tracks, or like, well, there just doesn't seem to be any evidence. Evanescence. I'm also picking up the song Evanescence, the band. But there doesn't seem to be any essence. S's. There doesn't seem to be any S's. Somewhere like a puzzle, or there just doesn't seem to be any S's. Messes. There doesn't seem to be any mess. Someone tidies up a hell of a lot. Someone cleans up a lot. There doesn't ever seem to be a mess anywhere. Yeah, we're going to leave it at that. Sorry, Gemini. That's all I really have for you guys at the moment. So they're some kind of strange messages. If you are interested in your actual tarot readings, I am going to do them separately now, I think, from WordGo. So when we start off next month, it will just be very quick channeled messages. If there is anything channeled, there is. But I'm going to try and do the channeled stuff separately to the tarot reading separately. Okay? There is no expectancy of any charge for this. You can just watch it if you like and see what you get from it. But if you are interested in the tarot readings, there is loads on this channel. But the stuff that you have to pay for is in two separate tiers, Tier 1 and Tier 2. Tier 2 is a bit more expensive, but you get a lot more stuff and things that don't come out over here. They go straight over to Tier 2. But for some, it does tell you all over on Patreon if you want to join. Also, if you want a personal reading or anything like that, make sure you follow the links below to the emails and to the different places that you can find in the Show More section. Okay, guys, thanks very much, Gemini. See you soon.